Apparently, Fannie Willis is the only brave one. We'll get into that in a second. Now, since this case has been dismissed, the attorneys who were involved in defending the president, President Donald Trump, then at the time running for president, now they want to get paid. They want their money, and they're saying, we don't care who pays us, whether it's Fannie Willis, whether it's the federal government, whether it's Fulton County, we want to get our money. And we're going to hear from Steve Sadow, who was one of the main attorneys and an excellent attorney that participated in this indictment and this entire debacle of this election interference case. And he's going to talk about what he believes and what he thinks about the dismissal and how he's about to get his money, because this man's going to get paid.
Was there a time from 2023 until now where you realized this isn't going anywhere?
In the sense of not going anywhere, you mean the prosecution itself? I thought that there was a real problem with the prosecution once my client was elected president in 2024.
Yep.
That pretty much cinched it for me, and I figured at that point, in some form or fashion, it would go away. But to be perfectly candid, after Fani Willis's performance in the courtroom in early winter of 24, it was so poorly done, and the issue of disqualification was so clear, I thought it was just a matter of time until she was gone. When she was gone, I figured no one else would take this case.
I want to get back to Ms. Willis in just a second, but I do want to ask you, when this all came down, did you speak to the president? Did he say anything that was of note just about this whole process?
I'd like to recite my conversations with my client, but I'm really not permitted to do that. So let's just say that he was happy and felt it was about time.
Thank you for that. I do want to get back to District Attorney Fani Willis. If you could ask her a question about how she handled the case, what would you ask her?
Why she didn't take into consideration all the meritorious, substantive points that were made even before I got involved in the case, and why, while I think she always tries to exercise good judgment, it was so poorly done here with her affair with the prosecutor that she appointed to handle the case. I'd like to know how in the world she thought that would be justifiable, or did she think it was just going to remain a secret forever?
Yeah, well, I can tell you how. She went to the White House. She spoke with, let's just say, in theory, Kamala Harris, at the time, the vice president, and was like, hey, we need to make this happen. We need to figure this out. And Fannie Willis said, all right, I'm on a mission from the White House. Let's go ahead and get it done. Maybe she thought she was invincible. Fannie's not going to answer that question.